What's up, everybody? This is Sparks Comics here. I got a special guest today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? 502 Roberto 08 holding it down for the spine ticks. What's up?
That's right. Just off
So,
a fresh show last night with the Spine Ticks.
yeah, it was an awesome show. A lot of guest appearances. You showed up. Guy Forge was on there. Roger Levesque, his brother Dave was on there. Gomez was on there.
It's like who wasn't on there? Yeah. So thanks for joining me today to go through the Final Order Cutoff and talk about what we're thinking's the books to pick up on that.
Yeah, no doubt.
I just saw on I don't even remember who I was watching earlier. I think it was Joker's channel.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about the Department of Truth 1 in 25 variant that's coming out this week. The prices on that have like skyrocketed, but before FOC, that book was closer to ratio. So this is the time to get in on those books.
What cover was that? The one.
That's the one where the guy's like looking like he's gonna eat the baby.
Hell, that's crazy. That's a crazy shot.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get this up real quick, and then we'll start with some DC DC cover. Oops, that's the number one.
Yeah, but that's a good read so far. You know, that issue 1.
Yeah. So just I guess a quick preview of what's coming out today. Well, this wants to load. Okay. Man. All right, images. Someone's got to have this.
Right.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's
crazy, bro.
Crazy cover. So I pre-ordered it on that FOC that it was on, and so happy I did now because there's no way you can get it without paying an arm and a leg.
Is it really going that high?
I haven't looked, but during that show, people were just like, "Oh yeah, eBay prices are through the roof." I'm drinking some Fiji water.
Pure life, brother Sith Lordly. What up?
We got the non-alcoholic show tonight.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Lady Sith?
All right.
And we also have Azarest Tiger in the house. So it's like the spine ticks watching you here.
Oh yeah, they want to make sure I hold them down. So don't worry, fellas, I got you.
So the DC comics just had two. I think I wanted to point out. Batman 103. So you got the cover A from Jorge Jimenez, the Francisco Mattina cover B, and then a Jorge Jimenez 1 in 25, which
it kind of looks like a design cover, right?
It's one of the design covers. I think it's just Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
So that's probably a less exciting design cover.
Yeah, that's still part of my pull list, man. Like I was saying, man, you know, I like the way they wrapped up the Joker War and how, you know, they left Batman to a whole new situation. From what I can tell, he's never been in before. So you know, it's some interesting things should be happening.
I feel like it's kind of not quite, but similar to, you know, how Spider-Man at one point had like all this money and a successful business, and then he went back to his basics and back to being like the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But Batman's never had to be the friendly neighborhood Batman. So,
yeah. Wait a minute, I missed something. When did Spider-Man get rich?
Oh, he got rich when Doc Ock was in his body.
What the dude? As you can tell, I don't got Spider-Man on my pull list, bro.
Yeah, and then when he took over his body again, he just kind of ran Parker Industries into the ground and like used all their resources for Spider-Man.
Okay.
And
was this the what was it called? The Superior Spider-Man? Was that
the Superior Spider-Man was the like kind of the start of all of that with Doc Ock and Spider-Man's body.
Okay.
And then that ran through I don't remember exactly, but it ran through I think it ran through the time of the Red Goblin and all that.
Oh yeah.
And then this series, that this volume that's on now, I think was the start of really getting away from like, going back to being, the neighborhood Spider-Man.
Right, and then the Green Goblin makes a return. Is that the case?
Yeah, yeah. So well, kind of.
Okay, because I'm not
Um,
reading it, but I know that was something that they were promoting. Green Goblin's back.
he
So
was back. Something happened though, so I don't know if he's going to be gone or going to somehow come back in a different way.
yeah,
But I don't want to spoil for anyone that's watching that hasn't read it yet, because it just was in like the last issue or two. They've been pumping
yeah.
out a Spider-Man book like every week.
Oh, it comes out every week, or is it like every 2 weeks?
It's been pretty much every week, but they also now have, because of the Kindred storyline, they have this like Last Remains book. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like 51.lr. And so
Oh yeah, yeah.
like
I
that's on
get
the
it.
off weeks, but I think the book's normally every other week anyways. So
Mm. Sort of like
yeah.
Batman here.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got?
So this one looked interesting too. The Other History of the DC Universe, which sounds like it's the whole history of DC Universe, but like from different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounded like an interesting take on everything DC, but not like speculation story wise. Something like new character or something's going to happen. Just maybe an interesting story to read.
These are
And
all one shots.
that's what I'm thinking. I didn't see that it was going to be a series or anything, but the screenwriter John Ridley, who did 12 Years a Slave, Let It Fall, is the writer on this. That's
Okay.
kind of interesting. A screenwriter going into comics.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have a 1 in 25 gold incentive, but they have a silver variant that's local comic shop day.
Okay.
So FOC this week has some of those local comic shop day variants, and we'll point out some later for Boom Studios has a bunch. I
Right.
believe that's the day before Thanksgiving this year. It's like November 25th. So something to watch for.
Yeah.
Um, I think issue one of this comes out this week, if I'm not mistaken.
What is
Uh,
that? The Batman White Knight Harley Quinn?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, issue one. I think it came out this past week because I already
Okay.
got. Yeah, I pulled it. I pulled that.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife's and she wanted to get into that, and then I think they come out with two covers on that. I'm not sure if they have another variant, but I like the covers. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was all I really had DC wise. Do you have anything else that you were looking to order before
For DC, I
cut
mean,
off tonight?
I mean, I didn't see anything for. Do they have anything on death metal?
I think the only thing that showed a tie-in was Justice League.
Justice League? No,
Um,
either I'm reading the main series or like the one shots
yeah.
with Robin King.
Yeah, nothing like that's on the FOC this week.
Yeah, and I know I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if there was a punchline. I'm not. What's the punchline? Yeah, punchline.
I think
Comic.
Punchline was on last week's FOC,
Oh,
like
okay.
her number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the DC titles, if you guys are gonna order those at your LCS by the deadline, that's tonight. Um, so get those orders in like right now. Hey, hairy old fat guy, welcome.
What's up?
Yeah, that art looked pretty cool on where'd it go? On that cover there. Jamal Campbell.
Yeah. Can you
Pretty
make
cool.
that bigger?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. What about those
Yeah,
the gold and silver covers, the foil ones?
so that was also Campbell. Yeah, yeah. So that's
Nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I like the the local comic shop day things. They have this interesting. So in like normal years, that local comic shop day thing,
Yeah.
the shops would have to pay a fee and register. But I was looking at the website this year; they don't have to pay any fees. It's free for any shop that wants to do it, and that means like all of those books that are orderable for it are same as like any book you order any week, so the print run can go way up. Every year they
Yeah.
have some books that are limited though, so they haven't announced what those books are, but I'd suspect that these local comic shop day covers are going to be pretty common and not super limited. So let's switch over to previews so we can look at everybody that's not DC. Image Comics. If you guys were liking Commanders in Crisis, issue 2 is on the FOC this week, so it's kind of the time to decide if you want to put it on your pull list. I'll probably pick up. This cover looks pretty cool. It's got like
I think
brain in the back thing here. Which I
I
read
think
issue
that
1.
yeah. I was gonna say though, I think the only image title I got is the Department of Truth. That's the only thing I got from
Yeah,
Image.
I've been reading Die still. Um, Stephanie Hans and Kieran Gillen are on that one. But this cover B is by I never can say his name. Cinequist.
Yeah, that's a tongue
But
twister.
his art's really interesting. So that's why I wanted to point that one out, really just for his cover.
Yeah.
'Cause if you're not reading Die, there's no reason to get on ordering the issue 15. And then Ice Cream Man on to issue 21.
That's a creepy cover.
That is a very creepy cover. It's kind of like kind of Joker-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Stillwater number 2 or 3 rather. Sorry, we just had
Hmm.
2 come out. That's been a good series, but that's a really cool, creepy cover too. Did you pick that one up at all?
No, what is that? What number are they on?
So this will be number 3. So 1 and 2 are out.
I don't even know
One,
what it's about. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know what's you
yeah.
know.
So it's Chip Zdarsky's the writer on it. So if you like any of his work, you might like this. But essentially, there's this town that people don't die in, and so this guy and his friend go there because the guy got some letter delivered to him that said he had an inheritance, like a grandmother died or something, and so he goes to the town to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
And when he gets there, like he witnesses this kid fall off a building, and he's like, "Oh my god! Like somebody get the doctor! This is crazy! Like, why are you guys just like standing there doing nothing?" And then like the next second, like the kid's just like up and walking,
Yeah,
and he's like,
yeah, yeah.
"What?" And so he's an outsider to the town, and the town's trying to protect this secret that I want to say, "Hey, Al Strands, thanks for popping in while you got a second." Um, so
Yeah,
yeah, so like
that's interesting.
yeah. So they're outsiders. The end of book 1, there's this there's a little bit of a twist, and
Yeah.
that twist at the end of that book got me to say, yeah, I'm all in. It's really cool, really cool, really cool series to be picking up now. It's got that horror vibe to it too,
Yeah.
which is
Some good art.
yeah. It's nothing like it's not like next level art or anything like that, but it's good. Mike Spicer's the artist on that. I hadn't heard of him before. But yeah, this book, if you were interested in reading this book at all, that Texas Blood,
Yeah,
there's lots of reprints on it. So I guess now's the time to order that if you wanted to read it.
yeah, yeah. It's
Walking
I have to do that.
Walking Dead, the color version that they got going on, it's on to book 3.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was looking at the David Finch because he's one of my favorite artists, David Finch, and I like what he's
Yeah.
doing on those covers.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're planning on the whole series they're gonna go through and recolor.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be like,
nice.
yes, I guess if you didn't pick up Walking Dead the first time and you're like, man, I wish I got to collect that,
Yeah.
they're like, here you go. And it's in color. Bonus.
Hey, minus. Hey, you know what? It's not a bad idea, bro.
Yeah. And this is part of the connecting variants they got going on. So there's one for issue 1, issue 2. I think it'll end up going through like issue 5 or 6. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I had anything for Dark Horse.
Yeah,
You
I'm picking
reading
up.
anything
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I'm picking up those. What is it? They look like death. Tales from
Oh,
the Umbrella
yeah, yeah,
Academy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Was
I'm a
that
big fan of that.
who did that cover?
I thought it was a Peach Momoko one, but I was
It's
like,
Mac. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I like Mac's art. It's really cool what he does with like
yeah,
the watercolors.
yeah. So
This
that spinoff is for Klaus.
okay.
Yeah,
It actually reminded me a little bit of Daredevil.
yeah, right.
Because he had some time on Daredevil with Bendis.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
that's why I clicked on that. I was like, who is that? That looks like Daredevil.
Yeah,
But yeah, I looked at this. This is, I guess, like there already is a series about this Barbalian, so it's not anything like a whole new series or anything. Sounds like another continuation.
huh. I know that they also Dark Horse also has the True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I picked up issue 1. I haven't read it yet though.
Yeah, I got that here. I read it once already. It's interesting, but I got to reread it again. I know there's a lot of first appearances on there. A bunch of groups that make first appearances. So
Yeah, I was looking. Did they have a series already about the Killjoys?
yeah, man, that
And
came out
I
like
missed that.
I
Yeah.
want to say it came out like probably like a year later when they introduced the Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
I think that was back in 2008.
Okay, so around the time like that was the theme of their album then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
My Chemical
closer to that time.
Romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they I think it was a 6 issue miniseries, and yeah, it was pretty it was dope. I enjoyed reading it.
Yeah. So I've been before I was actually collecting comics, so that's probably why I had no idea.
Yeah,
IDW's got two things that I think are worth pointing out. Obviously, TMNT Last Ronin second print. So I guess if you're concerned about getting the first print this week with the allocations and everything,
yeah, I heard about
it,
that, man. That sucks. I hope I get mine, bro. I'm gonna be pissed if I don't get mine.
yeah, honestly, I haven't been reading the Turtles, but this
Dude,
with all the hype on this, I feel like I need to just pick up a copy for issue 1 and see what happens in it. Because now I want to know who the Last Ronin is. Like, no investment in this, but I want to know who the Last Ronin is, just because everyone's
yeah,
been talking about it.
yeah. There was a little bit of a preview of the book
Yeah,
on the latest
was it
Turtles. Like
110?
yeah,
And
yeah,
that had some new characters in it too.
yeah. So there's the one I showed you yesterday for Turtles 110.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I got the 1 in 10 variant waiting for me at the shop.
nice,
My guy, he hooked me up. He put it in the back for me. So
nice. That's good.
yeah,
Did I miss that? Oh,
I'm gonna
I
get
don't
that My
see that
Little
on
Pony
here.
box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hate how they like always do these, like when they do the boxes. It's like, I guess if you ordered it through your shop, you'd be like, hey, I need the 5-pack, but you only want one of them. So you just have to hope that your shop decides to go and like order the boxes.
Yeah.
So I was thinking
I,
about that. There was like a King in Black one, I think,
yeah, I want that.
but I
I
don't
need
know.
that.
I didn't see that my shop got that in. So the other one, this sounds pretty interesting. Sea of Sorrows. So I don't know. I've never heard of this creative team, but they did another horror series, Road of Bones. Um, but I don't know. It seems interesting. It's like another indie horror series, and those have had a lot of hype recently.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this cover A here. There's a cover B. Let me see if I can get that bigger. Yeah, which this is a 1 in 10 cover B, I guess. Which the art on this is really cool.
Yeah. A lot of colors on that.
And there's a 1 in 25, and they haven't released the art on that either. It was weird when I was searching for it. I get this Scarant Hood cover, even though it says it's the 1 in 25 for Sea of Sorrows. I'm like, that's not the right cover. But that's really cool. I also find it funny that DC sort of still pops up in previews in like some weird ways.
What is that? The Rorschach one?
Yeah, Rorschach #2's on there under the previews thing with Diamond, so I don't know. I get this, like the local comic shop day variant. Probably all that's going through them, but
Oh, is that what that Rorschach is? Is a local comic book shop day?
no. This is the other history of the DC universe. That's that silver cover that we were showing earlier.
Oh, okay.
So okay, I
That's
got that
just
expanded
Marvel.
already. So yeah, so this is Marvel. Um,
I like that Spider-Man cover. Yeah, that one right there.
I like
That
both.
was nice.
Honestly, I like both of them.
Who did that one? That one right there.
The cover A, it should be
Mm,
Gleason. When
no,
Ramos
no.
did cover B.
Yeah, the Ramos is nice.
Yeah. And then even even better, though it's not related to the story, this is in promotion of the game that's coming out. This is a 1 in 10 ratio variant. Tim Sang is the artist. I think just the Miles spec on that's gonna be it's gonna be pretty hot. So Sith's saying you're wearing the fashionable hats.
On baseball team, bro, Marlins.
Are you from Miami originally?
Yeah, I was raised out there.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm from the Tampa area.
Oh, cool, bro.
Yeah, so mostly lived in Florida my whole life till July actually. So
Shit, I moved up here to Louisville in 2003. I've been here for a good,
nice.
yeah, almost 20 years. Yeah, pretty much 20 years. Close to
Wow.
it, at least.
Yeah. Not sure if I'll stay here forever. All my family's back in Florida. Um, Tired of all the storms that keep threatening to come over here.
Shit, no joke,
There's
bro.
there's another one already like it's supposed to be here like Wednesday or Thursday or something. I'm
Shit.
just like let's not. Let's just not.
Yeah.
They keep dodging New Orleans, but when they dodge us, they go to one of the places they've already hit.
Just
And
come up to Louisville, bro, because nothing ever happens here.
oh man,
you could visit the flea market.
yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Buy your flea market, all the stuff from it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
But my brother, my spine tick brothers, they got, I don't know, they've been wanting some first dibs on some shit. So
yeah. The other thing that's I haven't been picking up Avengers, but this is a second print with Moon Knight and the Phoenix Force.
that's Moon Knight right there.
Yeah, so he's been in the Avengers storyline recently,
Mm.
but that might be his first appearance with the Phoenix Force. I don't know if the Phoenix Force stays with him or if that's just a cool cover, but cool moment in the book. They're like, let's put that on the cover. People are going to eat this up.
Right. There's a selling point.
Yeah, I know that Phoenix Force is coming back. Going to be involved in some things because they're doing a whole Phoenix series of variants.
You're gonna make an event? Is that what it is?
I don't know if it's an event or if it's going to play into hell. Maybe it's like it's the God of Light or something.
Oh yeah, I've heard that theory.
Yeah, I don't agree with that theory, but it's got legs because it's been around forever. So if there's some force that's been like his opposite, then maybe.
Yeah. What do we got here? Oh, you
We got some second prints. These are the Avengers snapshot. I read the Spider-Man snapshot thing, and I was like, this story on it was just kind of it was okay. It's a cool cover though.
I was just noticing that Captain America, Alex Ross. He's been doing every single
Yeah,
cover, right? Ever since
he's
issue
been all
1.
over the place. Yeah, he's been on the Captain America story. But yeah, so this is issue 25, so that's a kind of landmark issue, I guess.
Yeah.
This cover is pretty cool. All these indigenous peoples covers have been pretty interesting. I just came out of nowhere with those. But yeah, Red Skull's back is what's been going on in that.
Mm.
And then we got a new Agent 13. So it's probably a first appearance in this book.
Bro, that was an awesome character to watch on the movies. The Red Skull. I wish they could do more stuff with him. Yeah. I hope they bring him back somehow.
He's still technically around, so
Yeah,
as the Stonekeeper.
Yeah. You got
What's
that
up, T
pop?
Ravis?
The Stonekeeper pop?
Yeah. That's probably not in shot. It's back there.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want
got
to
one of those too.
I'll cause everything to fall over if I try to grab it.
No, you're good, dude.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know, it'd be cool to see him like make some sort of resurgence. And wasn't the guy that played him in Infinity War stuff, wasn't that the guy that's on Walking Dead?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I forgot the name of the character, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It was like I think the actor's name's Ross or something. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, there's one of the Phoenix Force covers.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
And of course, Scotty Young has to get in on the 25th issue, do a cover.
Yeah, you collect any of his stuff?
I have a decent number of his covers. I don't go and try to get all of them, but I like his covers.
I saw
fun.
that he did like a homage of the Fantastic Four #1. That I was almost close to picking it up, and I think I may just go back and pick it up because it really caught my eye. And I knew I should have picked it up, man.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hairy old fat guy.
Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, I think I pre-ordered a set of all of the like regular price covers for Fantastic Four. What was that, 25? That just came out. So I should be getting that homage in. I haven't. The place that I do the pre-orders from for like all the variants they haven't shipped last week's comics yet, so they're behind.
Yeah.
I think with everybody like not going to their stores as much because of COVID, they've been way up in sales since they're just shipping stuff to people.
Right.
But actually, speaking of that, we got 26 this week, which this Mark Brooks cover is really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
And something weird's going on because Mr. Fantastic is stopping them from doing something. So And we got return of some friends and foes and an old flame. I don't know.
An old flame.
25 was supposed to have somebody return. I assumed it was the Watcher, but I haven't gotten the book, so I haven't read it yet. Because in Empire, the Aftermath book for Fantastic Four, um, Uatu came out of the like Nick Fury Watcher or something weird. Like he just like popped back out of him.
Yeah, I didn't read the Empire stuff.
Well, let me see if I can find like
Was that a long series? That was like what, 6 issues, something?
6 issues. There was like a prelude, and there was a after like a Avengers and Fantastic Four aftermath. Yeah, so let me see if I can like zoom in on this. Yeah, so here's Nick Fury's Watcher, and like suddenly Uatu just pops back out,
Hmm.
and that's what he says: "There shall be a reckoning." Interestingly,
The art looks nice.
he's also missing his eye, like Nick Fury is.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
it's I don't know. I was assuming that's probably what happened in issue 25. Hey, T. Ravis is over in Kentucky, but Western Kentucky.
Hmm.
Which part is Louisville? I'm assuming Louisville's in Eastern Kentucky or Central.
Mm, I mean, we're an hour away from, well, close to an hour and a half from Cincinnati.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So you're in the Eastern time zone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
There's
what else we
another.
got?
There's another Phoenix Force one, but with Namor.
Namor.
Yeah. And then
This
there's a
is.
Captain Marvel 22 second print, no art, but I'm assuming it's got to have that new character on it, Sora. Uh,
Yeah,
who's
I dropped that already. I lost interest in Captain Marvel.
yeah, I I don't know if these characters are gonna have any legs because she's in the future.
Mm.
So it's like she's the daughter of Forge and Psylocke or something, and then Jessica Drew's son, who's like an infant right now
Yeah,
in like actual timeline, grows up to become like the Phantom X5 or something like that.
I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
know. And then there's this guy who seems like he's going to be the villain of the story, who's somehow related to Namor.
And this is what's going on in Captain Marvel.
That's what's happening right now.
Okay.
I like the idea of these characters though, so I kind of hope something happens with them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't see them having like a huge like long term viability.
Yeah, I mean, when it first started, I enjoyed the battle that she had with Rogue, at the beginning and
Hmm.
everything, and then when they introduced Star there for a little bit, but then I don't know,
Yeah,
it just didn't. For me, it lost its, I guess its power to keep me entertained. I guess I don't know.
yeah. I picked up some of the early stuff. I fell off of it. I picked up the tie-ins with Empire, and then like the introduction of her sister or half sister.
Yeah, I mean the covers were dope. I enjoyed the covers probably
Yeah.
more than anything,
Oh yeah.
especially the
Mark
number.
Brooks was on a lot of those
Yeah,
covers.
those are really nice.
I like his art.
Yeah, and you got some Mortal Hulk up over there.
Yeah. So we got the regular cover here. Then there's another Phoenix variant, but with She-Hulk on it.
Right now, what issue is that? Number what?
This is 40.
That's crazy, man. And Alex Ross has been doing every single one,
Yeah. So he's been on
every
the covers
single
of
one,
that.
dude.
He's been on the covers of Captain America.
Yeah, I think
He's
those two
done
he's been consistent on.
Yeah, he's done the timeless variants
Yeah,
that all have been coming out. And then we got another spoiler variant here too,
Hmm.
and this is pretty cool too. If you're a big Hulk person, but that I think it was last week there was a spoiler variant and it had the Devil Hulk on it or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the Devil Hulk's been there the whole time, but then this was some manifestation of it, or I don't know. I stopped reading Hulk around like 2025, just mainly because I had too many stories going on.
I'm missing like some of the earlier issues. I think I'm missing like number 9 through 14. So I haven't read them, but I know like before those, I mean, the story is awesome.
I'll have to check. I might have some of those still. If you need
Yeah.
them,
Yeah. I'm holding out for the Alex Ross one. So if you got any of those, maybe work something out.
yeah, I'll check for you.
Cool.
'Cause I know I sold some of them, but I think I kept some that were in that range.
Yeah.
Uh, Juggernaut, I heard. I think Azores Tiger was reading Juggernaut, and issue one had like a new character, D Cell or something like that,
Hmm.
which I think they're a mutant. So I don't know what's going on now, but he was like not pretending, but he was trying to be like a better person, and then somebody instigated some fight, and then ended up like destroying stuff. So he's like, crap.
I think the last story I read on him was back when World War Hulk was going on. Did you recall ever reading those World War
I
Hulk?
never did actually.
Oh, I enjoyed it. It was a pretty good read. And but they had
Yeah,
like a 3 issue miniseries of the Juggernaut versus the Hulk, and
nice.
it was pretty cool. He took it to the Hulk, but it didn't last.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's interesting. He's also been in the Spider-Man story, and Sin Eater cleansed him of his sins. And when Sin Eater does that, he's shot them. They wake up, they're fine, but they don't have their powers, and they aren't they feel guilt for everything that they've done.
It does, but doesn't the Juggernaut he draws his power from an amulet or something like that, or a stone or something?
Well, he has his mutant powers, and then he has that like stone. I thought that brought more power. Maybe I don't know.
I'm
I'm
yeah.
not a Juggernaut expert.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Uh,
bringing that up because that's what they touched on the World War Hulk series that he gained his power. He gets his power from this amulet.
mhm.
So, and I think he's also Professor Xavier's stepbrother.
That sounds right. Yeah, yeah. We need our mutant expert chiming in over here.
Right.
I know he's in the chat somewhere. Uh, and I think Sith Lordly's over here saying, how long he lives is going to depend on how many spine tick shows you guys do and how long they last. Meaning how much beer he consumes each night. Oh, that's great.
He knocks him
Uh,
back, bro. He's knocking him
yeah,
back.
I saw the stack behind him last night. I was like, it's gonna be a 4 hour show.
Bro,
He
but
he
he maintains it, bro.
cut it short before he ran out of beer.
No, that's why I cut. That's why he cut it short. That's why he cut it short.
Uh, this seems like this might be interesting. This is
What's next?
Marvel's Voices, Indigenous Voices.
Yeah, I saw
Uh,
those. I don't know. I didn't catch my eye.
it's like if you're gonna pick it up, there's another. I believe this is Mac also. Yeah, this is the Mac cover. Like the art on this is cool. I think that's Echo on the cover from Daredevil,
Mm,
and then this one. So there was a Ghost Rider that appeared in. I want to say it's Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme or something like that, or something. But that's who this character is. So she's a Ghost Rider. She's an indigenous person.
mm.
Um, but I don't think anything's really happened story wise outside of that issue. I could be wrong, but um, essentially Native American indigenous like writers, artists, and they're telling stories. So it's kind of cool that they're highlighting some people that maybe wouldn't normally get the highlight.
Yeah,
Um,
that's cool.
so if stories are good in it, then that'd be cool. But so I'll probably just pick up that cover because I like that cover.
That purple one.
Yeah. Not much else here. Spider Woman. I've been reading Spider Woman.
Yeah, I
All
watched a
right.
video today of your comic book haul, and yeah,
Yeah.
what is that issue 100 was it that came out?
Yeah. Yeah. And so that was issue 5/100.
Yeah, the legacy number.
Yeah. And now we're on 6, and they're going to space apparently. So that was the cover A. But this Todd Knock cover is pretty cool. Just the headshot thing.
Yeah.
And I think he's got one for Spider-Man. I don't remember which issue, but I think so. I think Todd Knock might be doing a series of covers for Marvel now.
What number is it on again?
This is issue 6.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it's been a pretty good read so far. You're collecting them.
I don't know. I like her character. It's been interesting. There's been like her dead mother's popped up, her brother that she didn't know she had. Like it's been like this whole like family thing. Um and she's having some issues with her powers, and so that's leading them to try to find the High Evolutionary.
Mm.
And so he's going to pop up. So I'm kind of interested in it now because the High Evolutionary is coming into the story. So I think that'll be cool. I'm on the fence about continuing it, but I want to see like maybe another issue or two.
Yeah, you're gonna give it a chance.
Yeah, like I've liked parts of the story so far, but there's not been like we think we're going somewhere, and then it's just kind of like nah, nothing happened.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, so
And then you're stuck with these books. You're like, what the hell did I buy?
yeah, so I'm glad I've been like mainly just getting one cover, though I did go and get like a set for the last one. So I think that was last week. So that'll be in my box that arrives whenever they ship it. But yeah, so at the end of it, she goes and she picks up Carol and is like, "Hey, I need your help."
Mm.
So they go to find the High Evolutionary.
Looks like you got some Star Wars now.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
I like that second print right there.
So issue 7 has a second print from Star Wars, just the main story. But what we got? We got Bounty Hunter 7 with a John Tyler Christopher action figure. Got another variant there, but then this one. This is issue 6, which is the cameo appearance of this character, who I think is called Ochi.
Is Seth still on the chat? He may know.
It's it's the person who killed Ray's parents. Hey, Black Mana.
Black Mana.
Welcome
What
in.
up?
Yeah, T-Ravis. I was digging it. Kind of expected more to happen, I guess, in that last book, and so I'm sticking around for a little bit. But this is So I think Sith said that's Ochi, who's the Sith assassin who killed Ray's parents.
Ochi. Okay.
So if you're gonna spec on a book, probably Star Wars wise this week, this is the one to go for. It's the second print, but cover apparent. So
yeah,
that whole Venom 3 third print effect maybe.
Yeah, dude.
Then we've got 5th printing for Strange Academy #1. It's still going. So this is that regular cover, but black and white.
Yeah.
I like it.
Did you ever pick that up when it came out? I didn't.
So actually, I don't think I picked it up right when it came out, but when I moved here and back in July, one of the shops that I was checking out had it sitting like as like a display kind of, because this takes place in New Orleans. So they were highlighting it. So I was like, all right, I'll pick it up. And I liked it. And then I started hearing, all the like hype about the book. And so I
Yeah.
went back and they had the 1 in 25 variant. So I picked that up and I picked up another copy of this. And then another store had the character spotlight variant. So I started picking them up here and there. I
Nice.
actually had gotten like I don't even remember ordering anything from this store, but PayPal told me I had like a $5 credit to them. And I was like, all right, maybe I bought something from on eBay or something in the past. So I went to their website and they had the J. Scott Campbell variant for like cover price. So
Nice.
I was like, cool. I'm liking
Yeah.
this. Let me collect a couple more covers here. So that was pretty cool. And then I've just been all on this series since then.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna probably wrap up within like 10, 15 minutes anyways. So thanks for stopping by, T Ravis. Catch the rest of it in the morning, I guess. So I think we're almost done. We got one more like big thing probably going on with
Yeah,
Marvel.
these are good right here.
Yeah, so this is the start kind of King in Black, I'd guess. Though it takes place in like a whole different time period, is what it sounds like.
Oh,
Cover
like
eight.
when he first acquired the symbiote.
Yeah, so it says one of Null's earliest attempts at birthing life from the darkness of non-creation. So I'm assuming that it's got to do something with this thing, because that doesn't. I mean, unless you're gonna pull that off as being Carnage or something, I don't. I don't know what's going on there. But we also have Rocket Raccoon. We've got Kang.
Kang.
We've got Black Knight, and we've got Uatu. But that might be like earlier Uatu. I don't know.
Yeah, that's on my pull list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might be going like all in on King and Black because I'm a big Venom person. Uh,
Anytime Spider-Man gets back in the black outfit, man, I gotta pick it up. I enjoy when
yeah,
when he wears that thing.
this is a pretty cool cover too. Randolph, see one of his eyes through there. I don't know, it's kind of
Yeah.
cool. And then this one I really like though. This is like the Superlog did this, and the 5 key abilities of the black costume. So
Yeah, I got
kind of
that
like
on my
a
pull list too.
kind of gives me like an old school, like almost like an
Yep.
action figure box kind of vibe, or maybe even like cereal box or something. Like I don't know. It's got that retro vibe though.
Yeah, that's what made me want to pick it up because of that look that it has.
Yeah. And then yeah, so that's there. Thor 8 is getting a second print. I don't,
I
unless
gotta
it's the very end where we see him think like where he's thinking he's going to become Donald Blake again or something. I don't know what
mm,
else they're going to use for a panel for this.
no, I'm taking a backseat to all these trainings.
Yeah,
They get crazy.
yeah, I'm about ready to sell off some of those extra printings I picked up because I just want to get my money back on them.
Yeah. I mean,
But
don't get
this,
me wrong, some of them are cool. Like that one right there.
yeah,
That was dope. I like that.
yeah. Like if I find out tomorrow they update this and there's a really good artwork on the panel, all right.
Yeah,
But
something
otherwise,
original.
I might skip that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this I gotta at least get one of this because of the Agent Venom cover is pretty cool. And then we move into Venom number 30, which so there's cover A. The Stegman covers again overshadows the cover A, I think.
Yeah.
Which I think this, yeah, like
That's nice.
it's like he's got his burnt face or something. Where's I have another one up. This is the 1 in 25. Aaron
Damn.
Cooter. Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
The
That's
crazy thing that they then did was like, they've been doing those like sketch covers.
yeah.
Like there's like a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 100 usually.
Mm,
It's a 1 in 500.
that one right there.
No. So this is the 1 in 25, but it's let me go back. It's this cover, but it's a sketch version of
Right.
it.
Okay. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's 1
Okay.
in 500.
Damn.
So I was looking just to see what my place was going to charge for it, right? I
Mm,
think for the whole set it's $500. I'm like, I don't have $500 to throw out on that. Like, but that's the that's probably cheap compared to some yeah. So you get all 4 covers for $500 versus some place they're probably selling that 1 in 500 alone for $500. It's like, if I want it later on, that's got to drop unless something
yeah.
super
Just
significant
wait.
happens.
Yeah.
That's got
Just
to be like
wait.
a $200 book later on.
Yeah. At some point, that's gonna level off, and it'll be super cheap. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. Or the other thing is everyone's going to think the same thing. No one's going to order it. And then there's going to be like 5 of them out there. I don't know. Places like Midtown, who do enough business anyways, they'll put in that, they'll obviously try to get that in. But I don't know. We got Widowmakers with the Yelena Belova. Not too much of a Black Widow person, so.
Me neither. And
And then
I haven't been reading X-Men either, or Wolverine, but I noticed
yeah,
that one Wolverine cover. I like that.
this one here, that is pretty
No,
cool.
no, no, the other one.
Oh, I like that one.
The
Oh
one,
yeah, with
yeah,
the
that one.
reflection in the sword.
Yeah. Who did that?
Dustin Weaver.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, you got the
That's super
whole
nice.
the X Force team here. I think one of the X-Men teams. I don't know, but yeah. So we got X Force 14. So what did that say? That's book. It doesn't say. I thought one of the covers usually said book something out of the. It doesn't say. So there's like 22 books for the X of Swords event or Ten of Swords event. So one of the variant covers usually was saying like issue 14 out of 22 or something like that. But that's not showing it anymore. That's Marvel.
Yeah.
Uh, I
I
don't
don't
think I
got
have
nothing.
anything for Dynamite.
Mm-mm.
Boom. I have some stuff. So first, here we were talking about the local comic shop day things like earlier. Dune issue 2 is going to have a foil variant. Lumberjanes 75 is going to have a foil variant. Mighty Morphin #1 will have a foil variant, and Power Rangers #1 will have a foil variant, which I think isn't that a Momoko cover? Yeah.
You called it. That's nice.
So foil Momoko cover. If you're a Power Rangers fan and a Momoko fan, that'll be fire right there.
Yeah, that's super dope. I like that.
But again, all these local comic shop day covers are free open order. Like the ones that we see posted here in previews are all, there's no limits on them. So this
Nice.
one, I've been posting about this on Instagram. When I saw it come up, I was like, oh, this is awesome. I don't have this cover for issue 1. I only have the Jenny Frison cover for issue 1. So I'm super excited I get the opportunity to get this for not an arm and a leg. But
And
then I'm like,
that's put up by Boom. That's Boom title.
yeah. And this is the regular cover look for cover A for issue 1, first print, but it's the foil version.
Right.
So I was posting about this on Instagram. There is this, I was looking for something else on eBay, and I saw a post for this in a CGC 9.8 for $330. I'm like,
Ooh.
like the people doing that are just clearly like trying to trick somebody into thinking that they're buying the first print issue 1 cover A. I got so mad. And I apparently like I noticed I was following those people that were doing that on Instagram. I immediately unfollowed them and like I
That's
posted
some
more about them because I was just like, this is stupid.
yeah, that's some BS.
I didn't directly call them out, but I also didn't block their logo that they had in the image of their shop name. So it like if you're
There's
trying to be on, Instagram and part of the community, don't try to screw people over.
they're trying to pass it off for the real thing, man.
Yeah. And then like I saw I think Frankie's and maybe it was Black Cape or somebody, maybe it was might have been a Black Flag. I forget which one's which. But two comic stores that are gonna do that book signed by James Tynion in a CGC like 9.6 or better signature series for like 100. I'm like, yeah, that's a good deal. You get his
Yeah.
signature, that's got a charge. You got the CGC fees. Yeah, that's reasonable. So I'm like, that's if you're gonna do something higher priced for this cover, that's the way to go.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then last things I have here, we'll only find them when they're dead. #2 as a third print. That's been a solid read. And then issue 12 for Something's Killing the Children.
Did I find them when they're dead? That's like a sci-fi type
Mm-hmm.
of book.
Yeah, and it's by Al Ewing. So if you liked his writing with Immortal Hulk, it's been pretty good. I think Azarest Tiger's been reading that too. So we talked about that when I was on the Spine Tech show, the like second episode. Me and him had like a rundown with it. But this is cool though. It's like a bloody blank variant. So if you're wanting to get like a kind of unique sketch opportunity, I think it's a good one to pick up.
Yeah, you got an opportunity to do something with that.
Yeah, and there's this cover A, and then I hadn't pulled it up yet, but this. Let's see. Got a 1 in 25 by Peach Momoko, which, I think she had like a 2020 cover contract with Boom. I feel like I keep seeing more and more of her covers, so I'm wondering when that's going to end with her whole Marvel contract starting, the like 2-year exclusive thing that she's got with them.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So this might be one of her getting close towards her end on the Boom books, because she did 5 covers for Wind. It was like a 5-issue series. She's got that Power Rangers one. I've seen a couple others from her recently with Boom. So
I know she did some stuff for the Turtles, and but I can't recall. Has she ever done anything for DC? 'Cause
yeah,
I haven't collected any Peach Momoko stuff.
she, what was she? I think she was on like uh
Actually, you know what? Now
Teen
that I'm thinking about
Titans
it,
or Young Justice or something
for
like last week.
issue 2 of the Rorschach series, the new series, she did a cover for issue 2.
Okay.
Now that I remember. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing is this book, issue 12, possibly is like the first appearance of some of the Slaughter family, or whatever they are. I think they're called a family. I don't know, but so more of the people with these these masks essentially. We got a cameo shot of like a whole room of them at the end of issue 11. So I guess for people that are collecting Something's Killing the Children, this is probably a good one to look out for. I think that's the end of Boom. This stuff, I rarely find anything worth talking about in, but I think I missed like I think Aftershock shows up in here. Yeah, there's an Aftershock book. I think We Live is actually, hold on. That is the last thing. So We Live was, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
And it was very popular. So there's a second print coming out on the FOC for this week, and then We Live #2's coming out. That's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah,
I,
that's sick.
I think there's a 1 in 25 also. How about comic? X-Men too, because I said X-Men. I don't know. Somewhere there's a 1 in 25 for that book too. That's all I got. Did you wanna? You had some stuff you wanted to show off?
Yeah, some of the stuff that I didn't get an opportunity or I totally forgot about that I picked up from this week's pickups. Uh, Robin King. You know, this book has like a Halloween theme going on. I think because of the colors, because there's some
Yeah,
purple and you got some orange.
I like it.
Yeah, and the story was killer too. I enjoyed reading that. And then got the death metal for issue. What issue is it? This is #4.
I saw that cover and I'm not reading it, but I was like, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's nice. And then just the Batman stuff, like we were talking about earlier. It's awesome stuff, dude. Can't wait to read
Yeah,
what they got going on for the next journey in Batman's life, bro. Yeah,
yeah,
that's it. That's all I
yeah.
got.
Like I was saying, I got into the
Town
Batman
Hunter.
craze a little bit, so I might be sticking around with that series and seeing what's going on. Mainly, I like Tynion's writing,
Mm-hmm.
or Tynion.
I think
Um,
yeah.
so I want to see what he does with Batman, just because I don't know. I like his writing overall. He does Something's Killing the Children, Department of Truth. I'm already
Yeah,
reading
that's
the re- I'm already reading the rest of his books. Why not pick up Batman too, right?
yeah. You
So
can't go wrong with Batman, bro.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So I mainly stayed away from DC because I didn't want to overdo it on books. But
Yeah. Is most of your stuff Marvel?
it for the longest time it was mostly Marvel. Recently, I
Yeah.
was looking at my pull list, and it's shifted towards the indie books. But
That's good.
still, probably with King in Black, it'll shift back to Marvel a little bit.
Yeah.
But then once that ends, back to the indie books.
Yeah.
So
December is gonna be a crazy month. That
yeah,
comic book that comic book bill is gonna go up.
oof. I'm trying to cut back. That's
Right.
gonna throw that off. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll stay away from the store variants,
Right.
and
Right.
hopefully that does the trick. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me for talking about all this stuff,
Oh
and
yeah, for sure, dude. No doubt. Thanks for having me, bro. Awesome.
let them know where you can be found. Even though I think mostly it's the Spine Ticks crew in here.
Spine Ticks Crew, and then I'm on Instagram 502 or 502 Roberto 08. That's the 502. That's the area code out here in the Louisville
Oh,
area. So yeah,
nice.
so that's what that means.
Is that when you moved? No, you said you moved out there in
2003,
2003.
and then the 08 was the year my son was born,
Okay,
2008. So that's what those numbers
nice.
represent. Yeah. So yeah, I'm on Instagram and yeah, and then the YouTube. And I noticed you commented on my the video that
Yeah,
uploaded for the games, and I'm gonna drop the other two videos that covers the Super Nintendo cartridges and the Nintendo 64 and the freaking Sega Genesis. He has some
yeah.
awesome stuff, dude.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of old video games there. Yeah,
Oh
like
yeah, he has stuff that I never even heard of. He never even heard of. He just picks he picked up these vintage games, and then so he could clean them up and then try to resell them. But he
yeah,
has a bunch of NES stuff. Then he had that He had one thing in particular I'd never seen before from the Sega Genesis. Like it's you could put the actual Sega Genesis cartridges on this handheld device.
Oh,
You could play it instead of on your TV. I thought it was like something like a Game Gear, but it's not a
you
Game
know,
Gear.
my brother. I remember when we were growing up. He's like six years older than me. He had a handheld Sega thing. I don't remember what it was.
It was called the Nomad. That now I'm remembering. Yeah,
Hmm.
Nomad.
Now I wonder if that's what he had. But it was like he'd play. What was that? I don't remember what the main thing he was playing, but I feel like he had Sonic on there too.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was pretty cool. Just
yeah, bro.
seeing all that stuff from like back in the day that I know I somewhere got like our old Nintendo stuff sitting around.
Yeah, and then
Uh,
he I couldn't videotape it, but he had some PlayStation One stuff too in the cases, and I forgot how big those cases were. It's freaking crazy. But yeah, man,
hmm
when I get back out there, want to make a video of that. And he has some toys, some old Transformers, G from the G1 series. He has GI Joe, some Star Wars. He has a lot of good stuff, man. So
Awesome. Yeah,
hopefully I get to share it with everybody one day.
and I think I dropped your YouTube and the Spine Ticks YouTube in the description. So for everyone watching that's not subscribed to either one of them, go hit that subscribe button on their channels.
Yeah, for sure.
And
We appreciate it.
if
Check
somehow
us out. Yeah,
you hung out in this live chat for this long and you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that button too.
for sure.
But I think everyone in the chat that I've seen has been people we know. Yeah, the Hazer Rest Tiger peacing out.
All right,
And
brother.
well, thanks everybody for hanging out in the chat, and we'll catch you later. I guess
Peace.
I'll end it with my catchphrase, right? Always remember, collect what you love.
That's right.
See you guys.